The following is some philosophy concerning the universe, creation of the Vesica Pisces, and the vortex that I drew and created quite a few years ago. And I blew them up at a UPS store. All right, so this graph here will show is completely the waters of noon. They permeate this whole graph as thick stillness, the creation clay of blackness folding space. Now we start in the one corner where light as Tao in the center. In the very center is stillness, and the outer ring can be seen as will of expansion, enveloped. These are the waters moved in the will of God. This is the waters became as a yoke, the oval birth, the plan of God. His sight moved the waters of the oak. This then opened up and the creation of the Tao from silence, infinite silence, eternal silence, the will of God. Man would later come. The word of God was upon the waters. The waters were the word of God, and these created the four elements. Air as the word of length, and the word as idea became fire. The word as time became water, and the word as measurement became earth. These four forces opened to allow the creation of the Vesica Pisces. We then move into the further expansion of the Word of God. It divides into more words, more and more and more words. The which is infinite. This is the opened sight of God. It's like a great muddy ocean, and in that primordial mound, a lotus-like flower blossomed and opened, and an eye, the eye of God, opened, and upon perceiving all things were created. These veils can be seen again as Ein Insuf, Insufer, the stillness of will enveloped in expression. And these led to the creation of the vortex. The vortex is created when space is stretched. This is an illustration also putting in the crop circle. And if you can look at the crop circle in a form of depth, having depth like a vortex, seen down into its nexus point. All right, so as an expression of the universe, we here have the wave, the infinite wave, and as we move further down into the vortex, we start to get things like the particle. We start to see multi-folding infinity. We start to see time as space placed into quantum foam as a wave particle to become light. This is now light. Quantum foam, the eternity divided infinity by the infinitesimal. This is also channeled works from extraterrestrial beings that I believe it's coming from. It's a philosophy of understanding space and time in a totally different way so that we can build and construct reverse engineering someday. But there are some things that we need to wrap our minds around. Okay? Eternity divided infinity by the infinitesimal. The infinitesimal is the stretching of space into time. And here we see the division. Now, this can be allegorical of the crop circle. Again, light is the radiation of time. Space is squeezed, and when space is squeezed, time is moved upward and outward. The crop circle divides light into many dimensions of the infinitesimal, creating a prism of patterns, expanding the entire from the center. This is much like cymatics with vibrations of energy. This is the creation of such things as the crop circles. In many crop circles, you will see patterns where some are darker squares and some are lighter squares. That represents the two curvatures of the universe, which I've spoken of many times in other videos. And these crop circle energies must be drawn up from the infinitesimal and brought up into our macro universe, where the dimensions of the quantum world become such things as levity, faster than light, reverse engineering. Okay, so thank you very much for this, for allowing me to show you this quick illustration. Please have a really good day, and we will continue with the vortex in the next video.